Hey everyone, it's Mystic Mama Divine Healing here to do a Saturday night sweetheart check-in. So we're just going to do a quick check-in on the Divine Masculine, see what's going on with him on November 15th, 2020. All right, I have chosen the Kipper deck, the Twin Flame Tarot, Journey Tarot, the Messages from Mermaids, and the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle to find out what's going on with the DM. So let's see. We're going to start with the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. I have already called in my guides, my ancestors, my way showers, my Orisha. I have shuffled, blessed, shuffled, cut the deck. Okay, so we are ready to begin. I always like to raise the vibration of the room, clear out the energy. There are candles burning. I always have my twin flame. There's 2 wicks burning because I am a twin flame. And I predominantly channel messages for the twin flames, but it could be any romantic connection, soulmate, spiritual partner, divine partnership, there's a gamut of titles, and I think I talked about it a little bit earlier today. And then I just wanted to add, because some people have asked me what's up with, the skull and crossbones. Well, this is Papa Legba. Papa Legba is, he's depicted to be a really creepy kind of guy, especially in American Horror Story. But Papa Legba is actually a connection with yourself and the other side. Okay, Papa Legba is a storyteller. So Papa Legba adorns this table because he connects me to the other side for channeling. There's nothing evil about Papa Legba unless you're evil. Over here is it's the rose. This is about this skull with the flower is about the eternal balance between good and evil, light and dark, meeting that balance, okay? And that balance we all have, good and evil, light and dark, masculine and feminine, and creating this a constant eternal battle. So they're my crystals here, and I have sage and, books and cards or whatever, and of course my crystals. And this is because this is my reading table. People sit across from me to receive their readings in this my reading room. So I welcome you and just explain a little bit about what's going on. So, what's going on here, because I am getting some questions. People, get a little freaked out. But yeah, I watched a movie called Spell, and it was interesting. But what I find concerning is that people always connect spiritualism with something fanatical and crazy, okay, and dirty. They're always in some grimy stuff. But I've already, like I said, we're going to get started right now. And this is about the Divine Masculine on Sweetheart Saturday. And the overall energy for this reading is the moon. Okay, so the overall energy is about the Divine Feminine, because the moon is depicted, the Divine Feminine is depicted by the moon. This card says illusions. So the Divine Masculine is seeing things as an illusion, or everything that you see about your Divine Masculine is an illusion. We'll just find out a little bit. So what's going on right now in your Divine Masculine's external circumstances? What's going on in your Divine Masculine circumstances right now? What's going on with the energy for your Divine Masculine? Okay. The Page of Cups. Okay. There's a message of love. So the Divine Masculine is thinking about, his feminine, I guess. The divine, this is immature, that there is a thought of love. Is it toward his Divine Feminine or not? I don't know. I'm always one to say that it is. So right now, your Divine Masculine has some love on his mind. Thinking about, premature. He's not running toward it, but love is on his mind. It's definitely on his mind. What else is going on in the external circumstances with your divine masculine spirit? Please give us another card for what's going on in the external circumstances of the divine masculine. What's happening in the external circumstances? Okay. Queen of Cups energy, nurturing. So your divine masculine has a message of love. And, oh, that's not the Queen of Cups. That's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, some nurturing energy here. The Queen of Pentacles can be nurturing. She's not as nurturing as the Queen of Cups. But she can be nurturing and giving. You know, she's not as warm because this is the Queen of Cups, Pentacles, and she's focusing on those pentacles, but she's nurturing, she's kind, she's giving, she's compassionate, she's understanding. So that energy is around your divine masculine right now in his current circumstances. If you are sending your divine masculine, and I always suggest that you do, send them love and light, encouragement. What else is going on in the circumstances for the divine masculine, please? What else is going on in the external circumstances for the divine masculine? What's going on? I just wanted to come out. Okay, there's some heavy burdens. The 10 of Wands. I always find this interesting because this is a light bulb, and it's like there is a illumination that is happening that has, you know, understanding something that has caused them to recognize, to see it's a heavy burden, but they see it. Okay, there's an illumination. They're seeing whatever is happening in their external circumstances. I can't talk, my tongue's stuck. Are heavy burdens. Okay, one more card, please. One more card for what's happening in the external circumstances, and then we'll get some clarifiers. One more card. The Empress. Okay. The Empress. What's that say? Divine Feminine. So what's happening in his circumstances? That your divine masculine, these messages of love, the leaves that are falling around, you can see the leaves falling off of this heart-shaped leaves. Could these leaves of love, there's a little piece of the moon up there. This masculine is in his headspace, sending telepathic messages, you know, immature. The page is kind of young. This is not like, there may be telepathic messages, little messages that your divine masculine is sending you for love, or they are receiving, you know, can be some kindness and some warmth. There's a Queen of Pentacles, and what's going on right now, there may be, you know, this Queen of Pentacles, if she's upside down, she could be a nasty cuss, but she's right side up. So the energy around your divine masculine is nurturing, kind. This is either what he wants to manifest, it's in his head. We're going to get some clarifiers. But sitting beside the Queen of Pentacles is an illumination to that, although that, you know, what's going on externally, there is a burden, and he has awakened to the fact that this is burdensome. Yes, it can be good. Yes, it can be, you know, nurturing. Yes, this person could be everything that anybody else might want, but it's not who the divine masculine wants the message of love to, and this is a burden to him, and it's illuminated that it's a burden, but there's still kind of, they recognize it's a burden, but are they doing anything? And why is it a burden? It's a burden because there's a divine empress. There is a divine feminine, you know. I channel for people who are not in communication or in challenging times. And yeah, this divine masculine has a divine feminine. He knows he has a divine feminine. It is a burden of some sort. And bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. So there's a balancing. There's a balancing between, and it's a burden between, there's a Queen of Pentacles and a divine Empress that is being kind of, in his mind, is a balancing act. Balancing act. Okay, so, all right, let's go and look at, where is that other, oh, here it is. Let's move you over, and let's get the Kipper. I want, for the message of love, please give me a clarifier for the message of love, Spirit, and for what's going on in the divine masculine's circumstances. Can we get a story about this now, please? Clarifier. Clarify the message of love, please. Clarify the message of love. I love these Kipper decks. They got so much depth to them. It's like just biting into a great big old steak, and it's juicy and you just love it. Or a mango that's that sweet meat and juice just runs all down your elbow. These Kipper, they come with it. They bring the heat, they bring the juice, they bring everything. The sauce, you name it, the tea, they're bringing it, okay? My juicy card, so that's what I call it. Okay, so clarify. Spirit, would you clarify? I can't get a card to jump. I'm just going to take one. Clarify message of love, please. Change. Change. The divine masculine wants to change his love. He wants to change his message of love. He wants to change his abode. This is a number 9, which is about to complete a cycle. He wants this situation and his external circumstances, he wants it to end. He wants it to change. There is a man carrying a bag to the car. Your masculine might be moving, but moving away, leaving. But there is a message, the message of love that he wants to change. This Queen of Pentacles, albeit nurturing, is causing a heavy burden, because at the end of that reading up there, his external circumstances, he knows he has a divine feminine. And it's very hard for change, I suppose, if there's someone who's nurturing and caring for you, but if the connection isn't there, it's not there. But clarify, please, the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. This masculine has been in the shadow with his thoughts. This message, this shadow of love, this Page of Cups, has been incubating for a while. The masculine wants to change. Okay. Yeah. The main female. Okay. The main female is the divine Empress. So this is clarifying this as the Queen of Pentacles, who possibly could believe that she is the main female, but there is a Empress here in this spread, and this masculine has a message of love that he wants to deliver because he wants change. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. It may be very difficult because it's hard when you know somebody that cares for you, but if you're not connected to each other, oh, I'm about to knock the table over. You're just not connected this masculine has someone else that is sitting there holding that rose, waiting for her masculine, which has caused him, and he has an illumination. He recognizes this is to be true, and it's a heavy burden for him. It's a heavy burden. Clarify the heavy burden, Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands, please. Can I get one card for the Ten of Wands, Spirit? One card for the Ten of Wands. Okay. Death. Coffin. Change. In his external circumstances, he wants change. This relationship, the illumination, this relationship is dead. There is, for right now, he wants this to change. He's not interested in this Queen of Pentacles. There is a main female that's causing this burden because he recognizes this. He recognizes that he wants to change. That, you know, this is a person who is very tortured in his shadows, hiding his love in his shadows, knowing that there's somebody beside him. She's holding a child. It could be the baby's mama, and that, you know, the innocence. There's innocent people. There's an innocent lamb. There's an innocent. But nevertheless, there's a change wanted to be because there is a main female. And at the end of the day, this illumination, this realization has possibly just popped up in his mind that he wants this to end. He wants this to end. Why? Because he recognizes there is the Empress. The Empress embodies all the queens, and that is the divine feminine. That's you, feminine, if you're watching this. He wants that to end, and we had one pop right out. Clarify divine feminine, please. Clarify divine feminine for me, please. Clarify divine feminine. Clarify divine feminine. Clarify divine feminine, please. Clarify divine feminine for me. Could you clarify divine feminine? Yeah, this masculine is knows who he wants this change. He wants this change. Regardless of the nurturing. Okay. Divine feminine. Occupation. Occupation. Can I have another card to clarify that? Divine feminine may be on his job. Who knows? But he knows that he recognized that this is a heavy burden that he wants to end because he wants his divine feminine. He knows his divine feminine is over there diligently working, doing what she has to do, while he figure out what he needs to. So the divine feminine, if I can get one more card, but what I'm seeing from this, if you give me one more card for that occupation, please. One more card for the divine feminine occupation. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Okay. Okay. Distant horizons. Okay. And the distant horizons. That's another 9 right there. 3 and 6 is a 9. And then there's a 10. And then there's a 2 and a 5. So what I see here is that this divine masculine has a message, is living in the shadows, and does want to offer this cup of love. There is this idea that is in his head that he has to change because he wants to go toward his feminine. This Queen of Pentacles energy, it's there. He understands it. It very well could be the baby's mama or family. I just get the feeling, that there is a connection that has children involved with it, yet there is a feminine that's there, and this has caused a bit of a burden. But he's illuminated to the fact that he doesn't want it. He wants to change. He wants to get away with this. He wants to move. The car is directed toward the main female. The main female is also the divine feminine, okay? And the divine feminine is doing her thing. She's working. She's working because in the distant horizon, she knows that she has to be about her business. She has to be about her journey. and not focused on the masculine. And Empress is that. And he wants it to end. He wants this to end so that he can move toward his feminine. So that's where his external circumstances on a Saturday night, feminine, your divine masculine, got you on his mind. He has you on his mind while you're busy doing what it is that you need to do. So let's go to quickly. Mirror. Overall energy is the mirror. Let's get some messages for what does he feel in his heart that he's not telling you. He's thinking about you. He's definitely thinking about you. What does the divine masculine feel in his heart toward his feminine that he's not telling her? What is he hiding in his heart? Okay. He's hiding from you that he's karma. There's destiny. He understands that there is destiny. He understands that there's consequences, that this is change, and that he has illuminated that he wants this to end and he wants to come. But he's having his cause and effect for the thoughts that are in his head and the movements that he recognizes that there will be consequences, okay? There will be consequences. What else is he hiding? Or he's suffering those consequences now. Okay? There is a depth and an awareness that he has about this journey that he has not shared with you. He knows the importance of this journey. He is aware of its deep and its depth and its complexity. That the consequences have arrived, that he is going through consequences because knowing that the karma for choices that he's made. But regardless of any of that, this divine masculine knows that you are his feminine, and he is very much aware of the complexity and the depth and the importance. And that's what's great, is the importance of this relationship. He has recognized how it's important because it's changed him. Not only does the relationship change you, it causes you both to become the best person that you can possibly be. That's what the journey is about. Rising your consciousness and your frequency, your vibration, to being the best person that you could possibly be. And he recognizes that. He recognizes that, and it's clarified and confirmed by the divine Empress being on her occupation, doing her thing, diligently working on what it is that she needs to do. So the distant horizon, her divine masculine's coming. So what about this? Wow, this 10 of Wands in the coffin. It's despair. He is in despair, falling apart, sinking, and hopeless. It could be a number of reasons. It could be because people don't want to hurt other people. And it could be a despair for your masculine to be in the state that he's in. He's not telling you how he is despairing over the fact that possibly he will not be with you. He's falling apart, sinking, and hopeless because you might be gone. I mean, people don't just sit around twiddling their thumbs. So he has some despair. There is an illumination. This falls on illumination and coffin. So he has illuminated to the fact of knowing that why he is in such despairing energy, but he wants to end it. And he's in, he's not telling you, he's feeling really kind of a lot of despair and hopelessness, and he's falling apart. So, sweetie, please send your divine masculine energy. Let him know he possibly thinks that, if you're in the Empress energy, look, somebody coming for the Empress, ain't nobody just trying not to, that someone like that, a woman like that, the divine feminines, have their selves together. The Empress most undoubtedly. And the Empress can be married, pregnant, and if you haven't been in connection with your divine masculine, this could be why he's falling apart and sinking, because he doesn't know what's going on with his Empress, because there is no communication, and the Empress is a bad chick. Another gentleman would be glad to have her. Okay, so what's going on with The Empress, please, Spirit. The Empress. Oh. Secret admirer, yeah. He, suppression, resistance, shyness, okay? He could be keeping a secret from you that he's admiring you from afar. You know, divine masculines can be a little bit on the creepy side. They can be stalking you on the DL or whatever, looking at your Facebook page, looking at your, social medias and, YouTube, whatever you have going on, they very well could be looking at that, okay? Their secret admirer or in despair because you might have a secret admirer and that causes some concern for him. So let's just get quick messages. One word messages from the spirit, from the mermaid. My Orisha is Yamoja, and Yamoja is a mermaid. So I love these mermaid cards. They really do something for me. I was a little upset about when I did the video earlier, but then I found, I took these cards out and spirit always comes through. Okay, quick message from the spirit, please. For the divine masculine, blessings. Divine masculine's blessings. Be grateful for everything. In everything, hold gratitude. Push forward and get your blessings. The change that you want, be the change that you want to see, okay? And the blessings are there. So Spirit is saying you're going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed, masculine. You're going to be blessed. You're blessed now. Count the blessings that you have now. What else, Spirit? Another card, please. Another card. Another card. Okay, I'll pick one. Acceptance. Accept who you are, divine masculine. Accept your blessings. Blessings are coming. Accept them. Accept what is before you. Another one, please. Ask for help. Divine masculine, don't be afraid to ask for help. Be it spiritual help, be it somebody who knows, what you're going through, whatever it is. If you need help to figure it out, stop trying to do this burden alone. Stop. If you're not going to ask anybody, ask for spiritual guidance, because you are blessed and you are being accepted. So ask for help and the spirit will come and help you. Get you out of this despair. Allow you to be the change that you're seeking to do. Allow you your peace. Find your abundance and your happiness. You may be in the Queen of Pentacles. That is, someone who's sitting pretty. They have money, but you're not happy there. There's a Twin of Wands, just a heavy burden for you. So ask for the help that you need. Ask for spiritual help and release yourself from that burden. Accept your blessings. Accept your blessings. Your feminine is a blessing. Accept that. Okay, one more. There it is. From the spirit to the divine masculine. Oh, wasn't I just saying it? Be grateful. Gratitude. Be grateful for the blessings, the acceptance. Ask for help and be grateful. Be grateful that you were able to love, to be loved. Be grateful that you are strong enough to recognize that you can't continue to be a secret admirer. You can't live in despair wondering if you're going to lose your feminine. Be grateful for the fact that you've discovered that you are a twin flame. That's a blessing. Accept it. Ask for help from above and you will receive it. And gratitude. A spirit of gratitude in everything. Be grateful. All right, that is where I'm going to end it on this Saturday night. Sweetheart check-in. I wish you love, light, and peace, okay?